Everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm sure you're seeing the background over here. I'm in the village. Yeah, welcome back everyone. So like I said, I'm in the village visiting my mother-in-law, but that's not the gist. Today we're going to be talking about a very interesting topic. First of all, thank you for joining me. If you're new, thank you for stopping by. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for always being here, right? Just in case you hear some background noise or sound, just know, like I said earlier, that I'm in the village, so you might not get the best of audio. Hopefully you can hear what I'm saying. That's most important, right? Okay, so on the 11th of October, just a few days ago, it was the International Day of the Girl Child. And anytime there's a special day, carved out for the women or the men or even the children, Children's Day, Mother's Day, Father's Day, International Women's Day, and all that, I kind of feel that something very destiny related must have made that a possibility. And so on that particular day of the International Day of the Girl Child, I felt what better gift to give to the girl child than to mentor her correctly. And that's what birthed this idea or this video idea, and that's what I hope we can talk about today. So first of all, really, what or who is a mentor? A mentor is a life guide, someone who shows you the way, shows you how to do it, how to go about life, and just someone who is involved in your life. So you would agree with me that a mentor has a major role to play in your life and destiny. And I'm wondering, what's coming to my mind actually is this particular scripture that just describes the mentor protege relationship. Very key scripture, and that's Philippians 4 verse 9. And it says, Apostle Paul was actually referring to the Philippians, in the Christians in the Philippian church, or in Philippia. I don't know if it's Philippia now, but it was a letter Apostle Paul wrote to them right then. And he was saying, the things that you have learned, that you have received, and that you have heard and seen in me, do, and the God of grace will be with you. So it's like, if you ask me, that means a mentor is someone who shows you what you learn from or you learn about, shows you what you should act just by merely watching his or her own actions. So, I'm wondering what better way to mentor someone than to just act right, act what you want to see in that person that you're mentoring. Now, another important thing is, this tells me that whatever you're learning, whatever anyone is receiving, whatever anyone is, watching you do or basically seeing you do, must be the right things if you must mentor correctly. And applying it to today's world, it means to mentor the girl child, we must be what we want to see in that girl child. I believe that as moms, we are the best people in the best position to mentor the girl child. And you might ask me why. Imagine Ruth, uh, not Ruth now, Mordecai and Esther's story. I'm sure you know that story from scripture. Imagine the beautiful job Mordecai did in Esther's life and how she was able to win the crown, King Ahasuerus' crown, and beat Vashti to it. Like, she won the crown instead of Vashti, in Vashti's stead. So imagine just how Mordecai was able to mentor her and raise her to an extent that she, a lady, could be well raised to be able to be the queen I don't know if you see it that way, but I feel if a man could do such a good job, then we as moms can do better. So that's why I'm saying that moms especially are the best mentors, can be the best mentors to our children, to the girls especially, because we are, I'd love to call us bigger girls, so the younger girls can learn a lot from us, and it all boils down to we realizing that we have a very big destiny assignment, and we must accept it, and fold our sleeves and be up to the task. So another thing, another story I want, or another example that I want us to consider is that of Ruth, Naomi, and Orpah. We also know that in the book of Ruth, in scriptures, how things turned around and Naomi was bitter because her sons were gone, her husband was gone, and she was left with her two daughters-in-law with her. And there's something about mentorship that I learned from this story. It's something about mentoring that I learned. One of it is you can be real. You can be real while mentoring. You really don't have to know A to Z of life. You really don't have to know everything or to be able to figure out everything. Of course, you will make mistakes along the way, but can you be real and truthful to whoever you're mentoring? This would even help the person know that we're actually human. There's no one that is superhuman. Only God helps us, to be able to play out our roles in life, in a very, very good way, such that, you don't make mistakes that are too costly. Naomi was able to tell Ruth and Orpah that, hey girls, what has happened. We need to move on. I need to move on. Come on and let's go back to the land where, where we left. And, I heard God has visited them and there's food now, no more famine. So let's go back. Another mother-in-law would say, oh, they are married already, their husbands are dead, my husband is dead, so heck, why should I be telling you to follow me? I don't have children that you want to get married to anymore, so what's the point? Let me just go my way, you go your way. But she didn't. She was truthful to them, she was real with them. So something else that I learned from the Ruth, Naomi, and Orpah story is, apart from the fact that she was real with them, she prayed with them, she prayed for them. And it's amazing what one can achieve when one knows that he or she is backed up by the prayers of a mom. So I think that moms should pray for their children. We're talking about the girl child now, so, but all children need prayers though. But all I'm saying is mentors need to start to pray for their proteges. Mentors have to pray for their proteges just so that they don't make some kind of mistakes that could have been avoided, right? Prayers, the power of prayers cannot be overemphasized. We all need prayers. So I feel that we should pray for our children. It's one lesson I learned early. I've been praying for my children since before I even got married, since they were in the womb, and just praying for their future. So it's not even, we're not even praying for the now, even though the now is settled already or has been settled already in prayers, but we're also praying for the future, for every step they take, their jobs, their careers, that they might want to in the future. All those things, pray for them. Another thing I learned from the story is that Ruth actually had a relationship with them. Pardon me, I meant to say Naomi. Naomi had a relationship with her daughters-in-law, and this is really scarce in today's age and time. It's rare to see mothers-in-law that love their daughters-in-law and that are involved in their lives. But we're talking about moms here, and it's also not it's not something that we don't see. I mean, there are moms who don't love their children, but from this story we learn that we should love love goes a long way. When you love someone, you can pray for the person easily and conveniently. So learn to love your children, love your proteges, natural children, spiritual children. you know I believe that if many moms come to this realization and take the job wholeheartedly, our world will be a better place. So mentor your child, and the girl child especially, correctly. God bless you.